All right, so today we are going to practice rounding numbers. And I always tell students that we talk about rounding numbers with bullies and wimps. And what that means is all of the numbers that are 5 and above are bullies, and they tell the other number to move up. And so we're going to round these first numbers on this left side to the nearest tens. And so I'm going to underline the tens, and I'll explain what bullies and wimps means. So I'm going to underline these tens, and then we're going to look over at the next number. And if it's greater than 5, we're going to round up. So that just means that we write up to that number, and the 8 becomes a 9, and then we put a 0. Now, right here, we're going to look at the next number over, and that's a 3, and it's a wimp because 4 and below lets the number stay the same. And so this one is going to be 430. Then we look at this next one. It's going to be 840 because the neighbor is a wimp. Then we're going to look at this last one. That's 5 and above, so that means it's a bully, and we're going to round it up. So we round to 350. Notice that whatever place value I'm rounding to, everything after that becomes a 0. Let's do the next ones. We're going to round these guys over here to the nearest 100. And so the first one, we're going to look at the neighbor, and that is a bully. So we're going to round it up to 500. The next one, we're looking at the neighbor, and the neighbor's a wimp. So we're going to round it to 800. Now we don't round down. We either stay the same or we bump up. We're going to look at the neighbor. So that 6 becomes a 7. And then this one down here is the tricky one. That 8 makes the 9 a 10. And so we put 10 and then zeros. So this is how we round numbers. I have another video that might help you if you're thinking in decimals, that it uses the trick of the imaginary 1. And so you can watch that video too, so that you can understand your place values.